This, everybody, is one of those videos that needs explaining, but will be explained after we listen to the song. It's a French group they're called Scald. They are going to sing Rune. The English translation is R-U-N-E. They are going to perform for you Nordic music, yet they are from France. And they're a very interesting group to get to know. I've started only to research them recently, and we will have a little bit of bio before we begin, just for you to get a taste of what they're about. Taking the name from the old Norse word for poet, Scald are a French folk group built around the shared love for Norse mythology, traditional Norse music, and instrumentation, using medieval instruments such as talthras, jukios, shamanics, drums, and horns, while utilizing chants, polyphonic, and sometimes guttural singing and lyrics based on Norse runic texts. The group brings ancient Viking culture to the present. Now, founded in 2017 by French producer Christophe Boissevant, a respected presence in the folk medieval music scene, the ensemble is built around the unique vocal and instrumental abilities of Justine Galmiche, Patrick Valencia, and Mathieu José, drawing from the epics of La Vulspa and Gulganing, both of which are contained in the Edda, the collective name for a series of famous medieval Icelandic poems. The group issued their evocative debut album, Viking's Chant, in 2019 by Universal Decca Records. This is number 2 of the Scald Viking's Chant album. We'll listen, and it will take some explaining afterwards. The lyrics are minimal, but it's all about the music. And I'm a musical reactor, so I'm looking forward. I have Wodrina, Calandra, Aora, to name a few Nordic artists. Please check them out on my playlist. And they inspire me. Their music talks to my soul. Will Scald? I'm looking forward to finding out. Take it away with Rune.
Vidgar allir frá við mig. part of the.
I have to say, Justine, you've totally shocked me with your vocals. Absolutely incredible. And it's a chant that will stay in your head. And that's what Norse music is all about. And when I said before I had some things to say about Norse music, I do, because I feel it's important to be a bit more knowledgeable than just people accepting the music of Norse music, especially when you come from a country like France. There is an association between France and the Scandinavian countries because elements of Scandinavian countries speak French. So there always is in Latin countries between the Spanish and the Italians and the French, they have the grammar. But within Norse mythology, it's spread. And I congratulate you because it spread to me here. I really, really enjoyed that. The earliest illustrations of Norse mythology apparently was 1800 to 1600 in a 1902 find on a bone Trundholm and a sun chariot that was found in Denmark. But people do ask, what kind of mythology did the Norse people have? Norse mythology is the body of myths of the North Germanic peoples stemming from the North paganism and continuing after the Christianization, today, of Scandinavia and into the Scandinavian folklore of the modern period. It's important to know that, especially when you're trying to develop a love and envelop the music from a band like Skuld. And also, North mythology of Scandinavian is the body of myths in North Germanic people. And they come in many forms. There is the paintings, there is the instruments, there is the storytelling. And we have a lot of the storytelling in the lyrics of Wodruna and the wonderful Einar Selvik, whom I suggest check my playlist for his music and the band's music, because I have both. And Aurora is inspired for the love of nature that Nordic people had, and hence why she wears no shoes when she's on stage, because it's the element of the connection between herself and the feet. When it comes to this kind of music, can it be replicated? Well, Skuld, you have proved that it can. Is it soul searching? It is. The chant immediately draws you into the tune. Immediately I thought it was going to be very heavy and overpowering and overbearing, and it wasn't. It was, to my wonderful pleasant surprise, Scandinavian Norse music at its best. You couldn't have delivered it better for people to be introduced to this kind of music. And I always say the Nine Realms in Norse mythology covers a lot of songs when it comes to a band like Wodruna that's been around for 18 years, and bands like Skuld who are drawing inspiration off the Norse mythology, because you've got Nilfheim, the realm of fog and mist. You also have Muspelheim, the land of fire, Asgard, the home of the gods, which is very, very used in a Netflix series at the moment. Asgard seems to be the main home for them. So there's a lot of Norwegian mythology going on. And then you've got Midgard, home of the humans. You've got Jotunheim, home of the giants. Vanheim, home of the Vanar. Alfheim, home of the elves. Staffhelm, home of the dwarfs. And Helm, home of the dishonorable dead. So you have all of these branches of mythology to draw from. And the instrumentation is vital in a song like this. And the drums especially. It's almost like the heartbeat of any Nordic song that is played. I think if one played a song with no drum element to it, you wouldn't get the impact you're trying to deliver, because it's almost like your heartbeat marries with that beat, and you are subconsciously drawn into the beat of the drum. I thought it was brilliant. I thought for an introduction to a French band that is doing Nordic music, what elements are they coming from? And they're coming from the branch of the Asgard, the home to all mythology, I feel. But when you come from the branches, they all lead back to Odin. And Odin is a mythological god, the god of gods. So I feel wherever you're coming from the Nordic music point of view in the right way, and you deliver it beautifully. Justine, your vocals are so superb, so clear. So now very briefly to the verses in English. All in the first part it says awake and remember. It goes straight into a few words. It says all the prophecies are from Vildof. Now Vildof is one of the gods of Norse mythology. All wizards are from Vildemir. Sorcerers are from Staffodi. From Staffodi, they say. Awake and remember. So what they're saying is awake and remember these gods. Embrace them. And they do that through the chant. Because the chant goes on to say, to name numerous branches of the god mythology, which is, and the sorcerers, which is Fehu, Ures, Anzes, Raldo, to name a few. Then they go back to all the prophets are from Vidalf, all wizards are from Filmidir, all sorcerers are from Slavodi. And I'm saying it the best I can, and from Salvati. Awake and remember, if you, they say, and they repeat the branches and the different gods and sorcerers, as in Fehu, Gebu, Wuna, Nazitz, Iza, Jera, Iwas, all of them, and they repeat them again. They carry on repeating more of them. And at the very end they say all prophecies are from Vidalf, all wizards are from Vilmadir, all sources are from Savadi, I hope I've said that, Swavadi. And these are elements of mythology in a chant, because that album is all about a chant as well. Let's not remember that. It's called Skald, Vikings Chant. So we got that. They chanted the names, they repeated the names. The video was very well done. I loved the video, it was very entertaining. The thought and effort gone into the sea god coming out of the sea, the warrior, to Justine portraying almost like an innocent bystander watching her chants and surrounding by images of whom she is calling. So there's that interconnection. She's calling and she sees them materialize around, and that's the other band members dressing up with all the traditional mythological warrior outfits. It's very interconnected. It's a simple story of calling the gods, giving praise, almost giving thanks for their existence, for guidance. That's what I got from the video, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed all of it, Skald. And you haven't ruined my day. Very bad joke. But you have made my day because I have discovered you on a recommendation. And on a week where I'm coming into a lot of French music, you are so alternative compared to the traditional pop French music I'm going to feature in the next couple of videos following this. But it's been wonderful to finish Aurora, Helvegen, or Druna with yourselves that are from France. It's interconnected, and music should be like that, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. I hope I've explained a bit of background to their influences, Skald's influences for their album, for their chants, in the best way I can. If you like it, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I look forward to your